This interview is being presented by Intimidation Clothing. Impose your will. Uncivilize. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Be a beast among men. Adrenaline Training Center. Up your game. Change the way you train. TheDailyPunch.net. Have you gotten your Daily Punch? Area 51 Fight Gear and MMA Mind Power. Late Night MMA Radio is live Monday and Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Call into the show to win MMA merchandise. www.latenightmma.com. Join the revolution.
Hello?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing much, man. Just kicking at the house.
Okay, so I was speaking with your manager tonight, and I hear you're going to be dropping weight.
Yeah, man. It's one of those things you just got to do. I didn't want to do it at first, but, you know.
He talked you into it?
What was that?
I said, did your manager talk you into it, or was it your coach?
No, it was me, man. Well, everybody's been saying it for a long time, but it's kind of just one of those hard-headed things,
Right.
And, they just keep getting bigger, as far as for me, so I'm just like, I'm just going to have to make that move.
Okay, so let's talk about your fight with King Mo. Any thoughts on it overall?
I made some mistakes, in that fight, and it's unfortunate, that he chose to use whatever he used for that fight. I wish,
right.
I wish he would have beat me, fair and square.
Yeah.
But what can you do? And it's the past now. I pretty much kind of forgot about it, and I mean, unless it comes on TV, but.
Right. So what was your reaction when you learned about why the fight was being overturned?
I was happy, in a way, and then I was kind of mad in the other way, because I really trained hard for that fight, and I think it was where it was like my biggest fight of my career, you know what I mean, and I wanted to prove so much in that fight, you know what I mean, and I trained I trained really hard. I came in at 100%, as far as everything, all around the board, as far as like, my health and what I'm ingesting in my body, I thought that he would have done the same, but, so I was kind of, a little butthurt about it, as far as him failing it, but, on the other hand, I am happy because, that's not a loss no more, so.
Yeah, for sure. You're still undefeated, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll never really know, if he was clean, what would have happened, right?
Yeah, I think that's the thing that bothers me the most, It's like I told, anybody else that asked me, I'm not scared to lose. If it happens, I just want it to be a legit. I just legitimately got my ass beat, or I'm sorry, I can't say that, but I just got my butt whooped, you know what I mean?
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Okay. So, with that happening, I was just going to say, with that happening is like, who's to say how strong you would have been or if I would have been able to fight off the takedown and things like that really go in a fighter's mind, after the fight, so.
Okay, so I had some questions jotted down about how much weight you have to drop to cut to make 205, and have you ever had problems with the weight cut, but obviously no problems?
No, not yet, I'm not down where I want to be exactly yet, but, I'm still cutting the weight. I want to get down. I usually walk around at 220, so I want to get to the point where I'm walking around at like 205.
Okay, man. So I was on your Wikipedia page earlier today, and it lists one of your disciplines as Kung Fu. Talk to me about your Kung Fu training.
Oh, that whole thing was just behind, growing up, I always watched a lot of Kung Fu flicks, and I looked at it like just kind of how I train, or just how I try to learn things. I try to do punches and kicks, you know, and that type of stuff, and movement awkward, you know, the ways that people don't try to teach you, you know what I mean? And I just try to,
Sure.
if somebody's teaching me how to throw a hook, I'm going to throw a hook the weirdest way I can, you know, to make my, you know, opponent guess and think that, you know, and not be able to, not be prepared for a hook coming at that angle, you know what I mean? So I just kind of credited my style to Kung Fu, you know what I mean? I never traditionally trained Kung Fu.
Okay, man. Any word on when your next fight will be?
Hopefully May 19th, you know, in San Jose. I haven't had an opponent yet, but that's the card that we're looking at.
Okay, good stuff, man. And finally, what's the toughest part about being a combat sport athlete?
The toughest part, let's see. I guess beating up your body, man. That'll be the toughest part. The easy part is fighting.
Right.
I think the toughest part is really training and being dedicated to use it like a 9 to 5. You know, train every single day. That's the hard part.
For sure, man, for sure. Okay, I appreciate you taking the time out for us tonight. It's good talking to you. And hopefully we can talk again before this next fight when you have an opponent.
Oh, yeah, and no problem.
Okay, would you like to thank any sponsors, promote your Twitter or Facebook?
Yeah, if you want to look me up on Twitter, it's under DA_Monsoon. And, you know, anybody who supports me, all Riverside, you know, and my sponsor, Ion Me. And just everybody look out for me and look me up on Facebook under Lorenz Larkin.
Awesome stuff, man. Thanks for taking the time.
Okay, thanks a lot.
See ya.